What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back, this time with my 2021 Ram 3500. We're going to take it on its first road trip. We're going to drive it 1,400 miles. Now, it's important to understand the truck was used and she's got like 64,000 miles on her. So this isn't her first trip, but it's our first trip in the new truck. So here she is, if you haven't seen it yet, my 2021 Ram 3500. It is not the high output, it is not the Aisin transmission, it's just a normal base model. She's a Bighorn, if I remember right. It's got the factory running boards, mismatched tires, white letters on the back, black letters on the front. They're actually the same tire, it's just somebody replaced the front ones and the back ones were left with the white letters out. Personally, I kind of like the white letters myself. We've got some new stuff installed that I'm going to show you here in just a second. The truck is absolutely dirty and filthy because I use it pretty dang regularly. That is, until this car showed up and until the Aston Martin showed up. Once I got these cars, I mean, could you really, how could you want to drive the Ram when you've got something like this sitting in your garage? I love taking this car out every chance I get, and I'm so torn. Every day it's different, but some days I like the Corvette better, and some days I like the Aston better. Today I'm feeling like the Corvette is just the car today. Unfortunately, I can't take all the stuff that I need to take with me on my trip. There is Jessica's 2022 Mustang GT, the green with the factory black option roof. Love that car too. I actually never drive this. This is her car, so she drives it. It's filthy. But I drove it yesterday, and I forgot how much I love this car. I mean, after driving the Aston Martin and the Corvette for quite a while, getting in this is a whole different animal. It's got so many creature comforts, so many options. It's comfortable. It rides like a big sedan, but it's got so much power. Yeah, I love that car. Anyway, here we are. Let me show you some of the options that I installed. There's only two because these are things that are needed. This is a roll-in lock XT. I decided instead of the backflip, I love the backflip. I've told you guys before, I put them in every single truck I buy, with the exception of this one. I wanted to try something different. The issue I had with the backflip is you fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, and if you need the space back here, you got to fold it up and it blocks your whole window, and sometimes it tears up the paint up here. So I decided to go with this unit instead. I'm going to show you how it works real quick. I got the bed rug installed. Some of you guys have said these things are awful. I love them, and again, I put them in every single truck I buy. I love these things. This is not carpet, guys. This is plastic. So it is oil resistant. It is gasoline resistant. You can spill gasoline on this, get a pressure washer and spray it right out. So this roll-and lock unit's got this little tethered cable right here. So when it's all the way back, you just grab it and it rolls back on its own too. That's kind of a benefit. And then you get it up here, there's this little lock here, just bingo, and click, just like that. And it's in place. Then when you're ready to open it, you just click and you see it kind of rolls back on its own, just like that. Bingo. I don't know, you guys tell me. Personally, I love it. Yes, it does take up a little bit of real estate in the bed. Hopefully you can see right there about what we're talking about. It's not much, probably 8 inches or so of real estate, and it's really big, and it's really, I mean, this is a little flimsy, but I mean, you could still strap something in there without too much worry of damaging anything. And I think it just has a better look to it. This is easier when you got two hands, but I mean, obviously you can do it one-handed. I don't know if you notice this, but when you flip this and it goes back, it automatically flips it to the lock position. So when you pull this sucker out, here it latch in place, just like that. Well, I got all my stuff loaded up and I'm ready to hit the road. I'm going to show you what I got inside. There we go. Just like that. And it's got a little lock on it too. I don't remember. There it is, right there. So obviously this thing's got a locking tailgate. Once you lock that bed cover, she's done. Listen to that. All right. On the inside, this is going to be fun for the video. This is going to be a separate video. We're going to try to work on the... Is that supposed to flop around like that? No, I don't think it is. I think that's... Something's loose there. May need to tighten that down a little bit. Anyway, this I got from Vivor. I think that's how you say it. And it's like 350 bucks. It's an auto feed. It's got the auto feed drum and auto retract and all that stuff. Really nice unit. Keep having problems out of my uncle's sewer line, so we got roots in the lines. I'm hoping it's not a broken pipe, but if it's just roots intruding, we've got these blades here, and we should be able... There's augers if we need them, and there's these little bits right here. We'll get in there, and we'll see if we can't clear that out. I got a battery that needs to be replaced, but before we do all that, let me jump in here. Let's take a peek at the mileage. I've been letting the old girl idle. I've been getting right around 20 miles per gallon average. Let's see where she's sitting at right now. All right, come on. There we go. Trip A, we're sitting at 18.2, but like I said, it's been below freezing here in Oklahoma for quite a while now, so I've had to let the old girl idle. We're going to reset this just like that, and then we'll reset this one as well. 19.1 on that one. There we go. Everything is reset. 64,751 miles. Let's get the old girl on the road. Let's see what kind of fuel economy we can get over the course of 1,400 miles. Alright guys, we made it to Terre Haute, and we're going to see what kind of fuel economy we got on the way here. I'm going to tell you right now, I am blown away by the fuel economy of this truck. I've had a lot of people tell me that as diesels age and kind of break in, the fuel economy actually gets better. And I didn't believe that, but I'm going to tell you, you can't dispute these numbers here. I had to leave it idling for a little bit last night, and it idled for a little bit this morning just to let it warm up because these diesels take a while to heat up. So we probably lost a little bit of fuel economy, but let's take a look. No, I don't want to start. I'm trying to start the car. It's cold out, guys. It's real cold today. Let's see if we can. There we go. 23.2 miles a gallon. Look at this. Let's see if I can get you guys in here a little better. I don't know if that helps any. Anyway, 23.2 miles a gallon over 684 miles. I never got fuel. Take a look at this. My fuel gauge. I mean, I'm empty, but I never got fuel. I filled up in Tulsa before I left, and I never got fuel again. I need fuel today. 23.2 miles a gallon. At one point, the best we got, and I'll put a picture here, we were at 500 miles or so. We ended up with 24 miles a gallon, and it stayed that way until we got, I don't know, maybe 75 miles or so away from Terre Haute. Then it dropped down a little bit, but the idling dropped it from 23.7 down to 23.2, almost 24 miles a gallon in a 1-ton diesel. That, guys, is absolutely insane to me. Now I'm going to kill my fuel economy because it's still kind of cold. I'm going to let this thing warm up. I'm going to kick the heat on and the defroster. And I'm going to go run some errands. Now, we're not done with the video because you've got to get the trip back too, right? I think I'm going to, you see, it already went down to 23.1 just from starting it. Just starting the truck took it down to 23.1. But I think we're going to do another fuel economy video. In this video, we're going to do the trip back and see what we get on the trip home as well. All right, well, it's back on the road again, and we are down to 19.6 miles a gallon over the course of 786 miles, 16 hours, and 59 minutes. You want to tell them about your dream?
It was terrible. It was a nightmare.
You're on the news with no pants.
I was on the news. Well, I did that once in real life, but I was on the news, and they gave me the wrong scripts, and they put different news stories in the teleprompter, and I had to make up news.
So fake news.
It was like being on Fox.
No. So go subscribe to Monkey Wrench Mike. Well, good morning, sunshine.
Yeah.
That's the way to start your day. We've had the truck idling for a while. It's obviously cold outside. So our fuel economy's gone down. We haven't been on the highway at all. It's been all city driving since we've been here. So probably almost about 100 miles of city driving and idling because I always start it and let it warm up before we come out here. So fuel economy has dropped. I'm not going to reset it. Instead, we're just going to hit the road. I'm going to fill up real quick because we are down to just about 3/4 of a tank of fuel. I'm going to fill it all the way up. We're going to see how far we can get. I'm betting we can get about to Tulsa, maybe even a little further.
Yeah.
On one tank of diesel.
Be amazing.
Because diesel up here it's ridiculously, it's almost $5 a gallon up here. That's insane. Let's get on the road, guys. We got a long journey ahead of us. We made it.
We did it.
We made it.
Was there any doubt in a new car, newish truck?
No, there wasn't. Yeah. 66,104 miles now.
Okay.
We've driven, what is it, 1,600 miles? Or no, it's 600 and... It's around 700, so probably 1,400 miles, 1,500 with the added driving.
Seems like an eternity with you.
Ditto. We got some impressive fuel economy. Please tell the people we never stopped for fuel.
We didn't stop from Terre Haute to Tulsa.
Except for we did get a burger.
We got
we got
that. We didn't get gas.
No, we stopped for one 30-minute like burger at Dairy Queen.
I was insulted by the lady at the counter.
Oh, I wasn't going to tell them that, Mike. I didn't want to embarrass you. Okay, so since he brought it up, the lady at the cashier, this is the first time I've ever heard, she said, Mike was buying lunch. and she looks at him when it's time to pay, and she says, not to insult you or anything, but are you over 55? And she, what?
Would you like our senior discount? And I said, well, that's a first. But I took the discount.
He did. He was not ashamed to get that $3.35 discount.
My ego was bruised, but I was not too ashamed.
Senior Citizen Mike. That's
First
your
time.
Monkey Wrench Mike is gone. It's
That's
now
right.
Senior Citizen Mike. Yeah, he got his discount. And then we got back in there. We never got fuel, and I want to show you guys this. We're down to, what is that, about an eighth of a tank right there. And the fuel economy, well, it literally just went down a tenth. It was 23.7, but because we're sitting here idling, 23.6 miles a gallon average. And I still have 95 miles of range left.
And how many miles to the house?
90. I could literally make it from my house to Terre Haute or Terre Haute back to my house with 5 miles left. Should I risk it?
You should risk it. No, don't.
I'm not risking it. We're at the gas. I'm going to look at somebody get gas. Diesel. I'll get yelled at in the comments section.
I do that all the time. A truck is not a car. That's what they yell at me.
Oh, yeah. Gas is not diesel. Diesel's not gas. You'll get in trouble for saying that. Yeah. The truck did phenomenal. I can't believe that we got that kind of fuel economy.
Yeah.
This is a big truck.
You saved a ton of money, too.
Oh, versus the TRX? Oh, yeah, I saved a bunch of money. And I let my daughter drive this truck. She has never driven on the street. She has a permit, but she does not have her license. And Monkey Wrench Mike and I took her out.
She did good.
She did good. She drove about 15 miles an hour top speed, but she's nervous and she's never been on the road before. So I put her behind the wheel. I got in the passenger seat and I let her get here. I said, the big pedal's the brake, the little pedal's the gas. This is how you shift gears. Put your seatbelt on and let's go for a ride.
And she did.
She did.
Yeah. And it's a huge car. So.
Yeah. I told her, I said, if you can drive this truck, you should have no problem getting in any regular car and cruising around in it. So that was fun. We had a good time in Terre Haute.
We had a hoot in Terre Haute.
We did. We got the house stuff done, and now we've seen what kind of fuel economy this gets. At some point, we'll have to do a long haul with a trailer. I don't want to do that anytime soon, though. But
anytime you want to drag a car or two up from AARHQ to my house, you can.
Really? Because how many are there? I might just start dragging those things. 3 of them. I may start dragging those things. I'll just show up randomly every couple days with another car and just drop it right in front of your house.
Yeah, we can do that.
No, they're fine. Guys, we're going to get out of here. He's got to get home, and I've got to get home. This was a smooth trip.
I know. I brought clothes to work on stuff in and heavy-duty shoes and a big, thick coat. We didn't need any of that.
We didn't need anything. That little sewer tool just plowed right through the crap, man, and took care of it. No sewer problem since then either. None. So.
And you put that toilet to the test.
Sorry. I did get a little.
Too much information.
I got a little sick. It's a small house. Yeah, even my daughter was like, God, Dad. I said, turn on the TV, man.
Oh, yeah.
All good? All good. Guys, go subscribe to Senior Citizen Mike.
Senior Citizen. That's me, Oleg.
I'll put a link to his channel down below. Go give him a subscribe and go check out his videos. And while you're at it, do the same for me. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.